though, man. My hair too looks good, man. I'm looking spiffy today, and extra scrummy. Anyways, welcome to a cinematic analysis. It's been a minute since we did cinematic analysis, but today we're gonna do a movie called Free Guy.
Finally.
And finally, again, has Ryan Reynolds. This has cameos from YouTubers and from a certain Marvel person that I will mention in the later part of the movie. And also it has my love of my life, Joe Carey. Oh man, when he had the glasses on though, soft muff with a biscuit. But anyways, we're here to do this, and I'm here again. Unfortunately, Sid cannot be on for this one. They just got a lot of things going on. A lot of people got a lot of things going on because it's school year going on and shit.
To the point where we had
So
to change the
and
schedule.
college both of us, so we're a bit busy too. So speaking of college, and basically who is basically the leader of this whole thing and uploads everything, and basically my podcast husband, if you know, Jason Bailey.
Yeah, jokingly, yeah.
I'll
But
marry you right now.
so, welcome
Marry
to
me, Jason.
Cinematic Analysis. Where this is probably our first episode since the new schedule officially started. We're doing this every other week. Yeah. It's pretty much as Lucas said right there. Life happened, and it got to a point to where we thought it's best for all of us to take a step back and change our schedule.
Yep.
So we can like do what we got to do, and also at the same time to just chill and just relax.
Yeah. Yep. And again, we're doing Free Guy again. So again, we're gonna do the plot of the movie, and I also wrote down notes and wrote down the parts of the movie. 4 parts in the movie. Got some quotes in the movie. Got some live bass in this movie.
Yeah, that's right. Let me get the plot up too.
Yeah, I don't have my computer up, so I can't do it. You get to read probably the first two to one paragraph, so I can just explain everything.
Yeah, so let me just get the plot up. And yeah, by the way, this is also video game month.
Yeah,
So
also it's
our
very,
previous episode, probably my favorite episode we've done on this podcast, top 10
one
video
of my
games.
favorite movies I saw. I think Sid came up with the idea of this movie. So shout out to Sid for coming up with this idea of the movie. I think it was Sid.
It was
Yeah,
originally a birthday request for Dylan Rackley, but again, he never made an appearance. So it's pretty much like it's pretty much not a birthday request anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, yeah, as I said, check out top 10 favorite video games. Probably my favorite episode we've done on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, anyways, I'll stop talking and get to the plot right now.
Go ahead.
So anyways, Free
Oh,
Guy.
scared me. The door scared me, dude. I'm sorry. It jumped me. Fuck you, door.
and the door says no.
It's gonna say yes in a minute. I'm gonna make him say yes.
Guy is a non-playable character NPC in Free Guy, a massively multiplayer online role-playing video game. I love those games actually. The players of Free City are distinguished from NPCs by the sunglasses they wear and spend their time robbing banks. Hello, cops? Arrest these people.
They're not. They don't exist. Just like the cops around here. So
True. Hi, officers. Hi, NYPD. Okay. Robbing banks, fighting each other. Fight. Boom. And causing mayhem. Alright, somebody has to cause drama right now. Lucas, fuck you.
I like to do the same thing to you. I'm calling that.
Alright, time to start drama. AJ, I hate you. You're stupid. idiot.
Stupid idiot. Yes.
Okay.
Also, by the way, Beartooths are rated. Science said, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We have to cause drama.
Why not?
Yeah. Somebody has to start beef.
I love beef. I love beef jerky.
Yeah. Beef. Yes.
Jerk
Good
some
food.
jerk some meat.
A beef sandwich.
Wait, pause. Why'd I say that? Pause. Damn it!
What's wrong with us? Okay.
Right,
Unaware that
go
the
on,
world
Jason.
they live in is a video game, the NPCs are mostly oblivious to the chaos caused by players while living out their scripted lives. Unemployed software developer Millie spent her time playing Free City to find proof that Tsunami Studios stole the source code from the concept game she developed called Life Itself, which included novel artificial intelligence techniques for its NPCs. Her friend Keys is sympathetic, but reluctant to help as he now works as technical support at Tsunami. Alright, that's the first 2 paragraphs.
All right, let's start off with the movie. All right. So you kind of get the point of the movie. I'll explain it a little bit too. So, in the beginning of the movie, we get to meet the people in the sunglasses. Basically, took this beautiful woman, honestly. This beautiful woman was blonde and everything. She looked great. I'll give you that. It basically stole a car, sure lots of police, the usual things you see in a video game. You should see in this type of video game. So, then we meet Guy, which is played by Ryan freaking Reynolds. Which you don't know, he is in Deadpool, which is one of my great movies that I love. And by the way, Ryan Reynolds, if you see this, I love you. And by the way, you are hot in this movie. He basically, is the kind of NPC and was kind of like using casual things, just getting his coffee or whatever, or just like getting something usual done for working in a bank. Because that's what, Guy and his best friend Buddy does. He works in a bank or whatever like that. So we get to the part in this movie where, and I quote, so Guy decided to get some coffee. The same coffee that everyone gets or whatever case may be. And basically goes like, he basically says these as he drank the coffee. I said, I'm losing virginity in my mouth. Like, what the? Ryan. I understand that it feels great. But you have to describe like that now. Big pause. But and then we have some bank robberies and such. And another bank robbery. So we have already 2 bank robberies already. But then Guy decides to sell this girl down the road, and her name is Millie. He basically had the glasses and with that, and he basically saw him. Like, basically saw her and basically wanted to talk to her. So, but Buddy tried to stop him, and that didn't work. And basically, he almost got hit by a train. And I think before that, too, I've read mentioned there was another robbery that happened at what Guy was working at, and he just like got down, and that was it. That the usual NPCs would. They'll let anything happen. So then after that, he gets on to change up a little bit. He feels like he saw this woman that basically is coming to life. So he is changing and he wanted to get some cappuccino. But the NPC don't understand what a cappuccino is. And everyone's like, you about to get shoot, and you about to get a tank. And he kind of like played it off. He's like, oh, I'm just kidding or whatever. And basically got the same coffee that everyone gets. It basically says these words. And he basically said, this is like Jesus watching my tongue.
Huh.
I laughed my ass off when I'm like, what the hell? What about Jesus? But Ryan Reynolds, when he gets these parts in this movie, it's the most funnest thing I see. especially when it comes to coffee scenes. All right, let's go to part 2. Or not part 2, part 1. So we got another robbery scene. Of course, this is the third time this happened. See the fingers. So basically, the robber is in. He's like, basically, hey, give me the things. Give me the things. But then the NPC, not NPC, but the guy basically was like, I had enough of this bullshit, and basically stand up to his feet, and basically people were, what are you doing? What are you doing? And basically was kind of like, and basically he got the gun away from him and took the glasses off of him, and basically he shot the guy by accident. And basically now guy has got the glasses now. So then we meet Keys, which is Joe Keery, the love of my life.
Okay.
Joe Keery, man. Soften up with a biscuit. Anyways.
There you go.
So he's basically Keys, and basically we're in the lab where they're trying to figure this out what basically was blue shirt guy was doing. They don't understand what's going on. And basically they're trying to get onto him. By trying to remove him off the game. That's kind of what, again, the boss, Antoine, was trying to do. Trying to get them to, because Antoine is the leader of the games, and he's the creator of Fall. Not Fall. Is it Fall Guy? No. It's Free something. No, I forgot what the movie. The game is called, but he was the owner of it, and he is very money. Kind of like Vince McMahon. He's very only wants money. Doesn't care about the people. And so basically, Joe Keery and his little buddy, I forgot his name, but basically they dressed up as a police officer and a pink bunny suit for some reason, and they're trying to get the guy arrested, and they try to chase him, but then he basically had these shoes on, which make him jump into the air, and he escaped. So then after that, Keys and Millie are very suspicious of Antoine. And we don't introduce Antoine until the later parts of the movie. But back in reality, as Millie is working on her game, Keys and Millie are very suspicious because they're stealing their ideas, or they just only care about money. And that's the only thing that they care about in this part. Mm-hmm. And basically they're trying to come up with an idea of trying to not necessarily try to take down Antoine, but try to basically trying to get their own money without him involved. That makes sense. So that's part 1 of the movie. Jason, got any thoughts?
Wow. Sounds like a game I would play.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Yeah, so that's pretty playable to me.
All right.
If this was an actual game, I would go buy it from wherever you can get it from.
I thought it was a real game, to be real with you. But I just love this part because again, Ryan Reynolds is a funny dude. His Deadpool persona never gone away, and it never gone away in this movie, which was funny. So Millie is back in the video game world, and this is part 2, by the way. So Millie is back in the video game world, and basically they're trying to get some kind of level thing or some shit. And then he's trying to get into this like place. We'll say like that. And basically, Guy is over there, and this is when the both first meet. Keep in mind, I thought you're not gonna be on. What the hell?
Hello, I'm here.
I was just talking. You're not gonna be on here, and now
Did you guys just start?
I'm on the second part of the movie.
Okay, you keep posting. I'll just join in on comments.
All right. So I go into the part where we saw Keys for the first time. So
Keys, my beloved.
my beloved too.
Ah.
All right. So basically, Guy's crew is they don't know what the hell is going on, and basically we get into the scene where he basically is told to level up because again he is only level 2 of warring some shit, and Billy is basically level, I don't know, 100 and something, so some shit like that. Has a bunch of motorcycles and cars or anything like that. So basically Guy is leveling up and trying to do all these things, but he is very new to this. So he keeps on dying over and over again, but he got used to it and was basically like, you know what, this is a good life to have. Why not? And I remember one scene in the movie, he literally, I think he got a motorcycle or he got something, and he really clotheslined the other person. Yep. All the way to hell. I forgot who the character was that clotheslined. Ryan Reynolds, I don't know how he got the strength, but he freaking clotheslined him to hell. And no one knows how the blue shirt guy was leveling up. No one knew. Not Antoine, no anyone else knows. So, not even Ninja knows, because Ninja make an appearance in this. But also, my favorite YouTubers of all time, Jacksepticeye, made a cameo appearance as well.
He's a great one.
Awesome. Awesome to see Jack in the movie. I would wait to see him in the movie. If it was a cameo or main part of movies, I would love to see him. He's a damn good energetic YouTuber that I love. And then other part, he basically decides to yeet. He keeps on leveling up, and he basically throws this girl like to the second car, like over the car. And basically, we get another attempt at robbery. So we get another scene where, again, Guy is basically at work, basically. And was kind of late to work. Let's just say that much. And, Buddy's like, why are you late to work, man? Wait, why are you late to work, Holmes? And then after that, another attempt robbery happens. So this is the 4th time this happens. But let me tell you, Guy has a good weak focus, though. He saw the gun and he was like, you're not getting this.
Not today, Satan.
And he basically removed this guy's glasses, and the kid that had the beer game on, he was like, shit. He was like, I lost the game now. Damn it. And now, Guy, that girl in the beginning of the scene that we saw with that guy on the motorcycle, I forgot his name. But he's talking to her at the start, basically said you need better people in your life, blah, blah, blah. So that is happening, and this is where the juicy parts happened. All right. Millie was trying to get some kind of level thing for some reason, some kind of sunglasses or some shit. I don't know what she was trying to get. But
Millie was trying to get a hard drive or a thumb drive.
Hard drive, yes, it was. Yeah. I can't tell what that thing was. But
so what that was trying to figure out if Antoine really did steal their game, because her and Keys made a game and they basically had Antoine like help them out, and they were trying to see if he stole the base of their game for the game that we're seeing throughout the movie. So that's what she's trying to get. She's trying to see if the base of her and Keys' game is still in the game for the lawsuit that they're having.
Yeah. And basically she got caught and basically was like, oh, she's fucked. Until a beloved hero, Ryan Reynolds,
Ryan
Deadpool,
Reynolds.
and the guy, or whatever the case you want to call him, the guy appears and basically fought them all off. And I remember one scene with the steering wheel that guy had. He broke that man's arm.
Oh my god.
He broke that man's arm. Like, he basically fought Brock Lesnar with that arm. And basically, they fought them off. And now they're both on a motorcycle, and for some reason, and I called it the spin and shoot. The reason why I called that because they're both on a motorcycle, and in kind of awkward position. I'll say that much. It's like,
Yep.
I don't know how to describe that. But basically, you got the dual wind guns and starts just shooting people to eliminate them, and they escaped. And then we enter Face Man knockoff, money grubbing Antoine into the movie.
Taika Waititi.
What?
Oh, damn it.
His name is Taika Waititi. He's the guy behind Thor.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in that movie. Shit.
Yeah, he's in Thor Ragnarok, the new Thor, and then I don't think he's in Infinity War, but I know he's in Endgame. He plays Korg.
That's awesome. So, they're thinking of trying to get rid of the blue shirt guy. And basically try to eliminate and try to get all the servers gone, blah, blah, blah. And basically, this man, I said before, Colin Vince, he is stubborn. Very, very stubborn. So we get that. I can't skip it because I didn't care for that scene because again, Antoine gave me a headache, honestly. With his money grubbing, looking ass and such. But then we get to another scene, the last part 2 for me at least. Millie is asking questions about the guy, is like how he leveled up, blah blah blah. And we get to the scene where he got everything. But he had a horse, he had motorcycles, he got weapons, he had everything.
Did you just say he had whores? Or a horse?
Horse, not a whore.
Okay. He had whores lined up.
There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. All right. So basically, they go out and get this like bubblegum ice cream.
Oh, ew.
And basically, Ryan Reynolds, I quote his stupid quotes in this movie. He basically says, "It's like my tongue had a baby on sunrise." I'm like, what now?
That's very Ryan Reynolds.
Mm-hmm. Very Ryan Reynolds indeed. But basically, that's in a part 2 of the movie, and my thoughts on it. I'm loving this already. Seeing Joe Keery, obviously, and also just seeing the villain doing his role in this movie is very fun to see. And I just love this exact scene because this is where we're introduced to basically the love interest of Millie and Guy. In this one, at least in the video game world.
Did we get to the part where Guy gives Buddy the glasses, or tries to? Did we get to that?
I think that's the third part of this movie.
Okay, so I'll say that part after because it's so funny.
All right. Wait, was it? No, it was the second part of the movie. Yeah, it was the second part of the
Okay,
movie.
then I'm going to talk about it now. I love it so much when he tried to give him glasses, and also when he killed the guy. Buddy was like, "That man is dead." God's just like, "He's sleeping." He's like in pieces. I love it so much.
Entertaining, and it's so funny. This scene was.
I love this. I just love this. So yeah, any other thoughts?
It's something to laugh at.
Exactly. Any other thoughts, Jen?
I mean, I don't know if you pointed it out, but I think the main idea of what the game is based on is GTA.
Think so.
Okay, I didn't know if you talked about that or not, but that's basically like what the game is loosely based on. I do also like the fact that they had like streamers and YouTubers in the movie. Because normally I feel like they wouldn't do something like that, but I'm really glad that they did. And I'm very happy about the other cameo that I'm going to talk about later because it was so fucking funny. I was not expecting it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's actually 2 people from Stranger Things in this movie. Fun fact. There's Joe Keery, who plays Keys, but in Stranger Things he plays Steve. And in this movie, there's the guy that's playing the video games that lives at his mom's house. He plays Keith in Stranger Things. So he is the boss of... My New York accent just came out. I apologize. He's the boss of Family Video and the arcade. So we've seen him a couple of times throughout the show. But he's super funny in this too. Like, he gives off the same energy. I love it so much.
Mm-hmm. I slightly remember that guy. Slightly. I also want to point out too, just with that whole entire with him leveling up and such, like Reynolds, it's just the fun, the action he just had. He just like does not care, and just basically just takes down the criminals as he should. And it's kind of funny, just kind of like he just does it with no effort at all. And the shoes he got too, like he can bump into the ceiling with his dumbass self, trying to like get away from it and hit his head on the ceiling. I'm like, maybe next time check your shoes, baby. And also another part that I love in this movie again is what kind of said the trying to give him the glasses and such. Playing the glasses, that did not work, obviously. Yep. So, one of the parts of the movie. Now, Jason, got your thoughts ready?
What?
You got your thoughts ready for part 2?
I mean, I already talked about it, so I don't have anything else. No.
All right, part 3. Parte 3. Shall we? So we get the little love interest going on as we kind of expected, obviously. Oh. And they both kissed. So that was the thing that happens. So again, with Keys and Millie, they're thinking that again, Antoine is up to something suspicious, and again is trying to make money off their idea. That's what they're thinking, at least. So basically, wait. So basically, after that, unfortunately, Billy pulls him to the side and kind of takes him into this kind of lab with all these people in the video games and such. And he basically tells him that he is an NPC. And when I tell you that guy was pissed, he was pissed.
Oh yeah, he was livid, bro.
He was livid, and he basically told, and I quote, not quote, but you know what I mean. Basically, have 48 hours to figure it out, or their city is gone. So they took the glasses and they threw it into the ocean, or outside, or whatever the case may be. And he basically turned into an asshole. He talked shit to an old lady. He started just talking a lot of shit to other people. Now, he then, after that, after becoming basically a dick, he goes into Buddy's house and basically trying to understand what is going on. Like, is this real life? Are we real? Is this real? Blah, blah, blah. So, it went into... They went into the video game world again, and Millie and Guy got back with each other, and basically are now coming up with a plan. And I think this is the same scene where they fought off those dudes that they're trying to get the hard drive, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was the exact same place, but I could be wrong. All right, part 3, and I'm getting to the final parts of the movie. So, no one knows how he's blowing up. Everyone's making all these mysteries and such. Everyone's making every single assumption they can. And basically, Antoine is worried about the pre-sales of Fall City 2. He's worried about all of that. He's worried about his money. So, before that, though, Laserbeam makes an appearance. Dan TDM, my man, makes an appearance.
Dan TDM.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Makes a cameo.
I somehow missed that.
Well, now you don't miss it now. But, and then Pokemon makes an appearance too.
Yep.
And I was kind of like, wait, Pokemon? Of all people? I always flip. Is it add freaking Markiplier to this? I was gonna flip my shit. I was gonna actually flip my shit, but it didn't, sadly. So, as I said before, Antoine is worried about free sale too, and the pre-order sales. Everyone is worried about that. And basically, as I said before, he only cares about the money. And basically, the idea to reboot the server. It basically, unfortunately, Blue Shirt Man doesn't have any memory of what's going on, and is basically kind of dead to me. I'll say that much. You don't remember what he's been doing with his sunglasses. You don't remember any of Millie either.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. No pun intended. But basically, Millie was trying to make him remember, and basically pulled him out of. Basically, had this idea to do the same robbery, but basically taking Guy to the side and trying to make him remember and have his glasses on did not work. And basically, they share a kiss with each other again, and he remembers everything. And now they're setting up a game plan to take down and try to make a new world for Guy and all the NPCs that are in the Fall City. So that is part 3 of the movie. Sid, anything I missed out or any thoughts you have?
Trying to think if it was in part 2 or this part where we saw Channing Tatum.
I think. Oh yeah, we did see Channing. I forgot.
Yeah, he was the guy. He was Keith's character, I think. The guy that plays Keith in Stranger Things. I don't know his character name in the movie. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've seen it, so I'm trying to go based off of memory. But I don't know. It's weird seeing him in movies. No.
Anything else?
I mean, I don't know. I'm
You're
trying to
just don't know.
remember. I mean, you pretty much said everything that I would have said, so if Jason has anything he wants to add. Good movie film is what I'm taking away from that.
No, nothing else really, but this is a game I would play if it was a real game.
Yeah, same.
Oh, it's raining out here too. Oh, this is great.
Yeah,
It's raining, man.
Hallelujah.
It's raining, man.
Yeah, it's raining.
Amen. All right. Moving on to the final part of the movie. All right.
Yeah.
So, now he remembers who he is. And basically, they brought a whole rally with them to take down Antoine, basically, and then basically make the new world that Millie is working on. So, I remember the copy girl was like, I want to make a goddamn change. I remember that is basically that. And basically, again, Jacksepticeye, I was talking about something about the collar shirt guy, and basically Antoine found out what was happening, and basically it was a huge problem
And they face a huge problem now because he basically was like, take down all the servers, take them down, whatever. So the server's about to be down or whatever. So it's basically about to shut down, and all the city is collapsing, NPCs are dying, and everything like that. So Antoine is very suspicious of Key. Follow up my wife. Come on, Antoine. Come on, man.
Leave my mans alone.
Leave my mans alone. Please. He didn't do nothing to you. You're out here stealing money and all that stuff, stealing ideas.
Innocent.
Like, come on, man. Leave my Steve alone. All right. So basically, again, he admitted of helping Millie, and then after that, he pressed where the bridge is and basically trying to escape. But he gets stopped by this random jackass dude that he basically looks like something. Like, he basically looks like Ray the Walker who is human for some shit. I don't know. He was oddly strange to me. So basically, he basically is beating the shit out of him or whatever. And he has the glasses, so he starts fighting back or whatever. And just when, he's about to, end him, basically, the Captain America shield pops in. And Chris freaking Evans makes a cameo. I flipped my shit when I saw Chris. I'm like, is that Chris Evans?
It was Chris Evans because he says, "What the shit?" And I just remember watching it and going, "What's your language?" Because in Age of Ultron, he makes a comment when Tony swears. He says, "Language." And then Tony, when he swears again in the movie, Tony's like, "What's your language?" So that's why I said it when I watched it. It was so funny. I loved it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's about to go down. And I didn't know there's little blaster things. I don't know what the hell they're called from another video game. I don't know what the hell was it called, but it was there. But then when I found standoff, a freaking lightsaber makes an appearance.
Yes.
I'm like, what the hell is a lightsaber doing?
Dun, 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 dun.
And basically, guy would basically have the upper advantage, but he gets taken down, and his ribs about to be crushed. So he's about to die, y'all. Or so we think. So the guy decided to give this man some glasses. And basically, he was dancing around the damn pole for some reason. He just started skipping around and was on a pole just swinging around.
You don't have the sudden urge to just swing around a pole?
I mean, I swing around a pole a lot.
Oh my god.
Wink.
Hey, yo, wait, pause.
Pole dance, man. That's what the fuck I am.
Oh my god.
But so Antoine said was like, let's get an axe and basically pull American Psycho and just destroy everything. And basically destroy the servers, raise hacks or whatever. And
that's more so The Shining there, brother.
Shining. It's X, whatever. I don't fucking know. I just thought American Psycho. I don't know why. But for me, what I kind of saw here is so, and then they're both like Guy and Buddy are separate ways from each other. No, Guy is on the other side of this thing. Buddy's over here. And they're basically saying goodbye to each other, and Buddy is written off. Well, he's so-called dead. We don't know yet. We haven't got to in the movie yet. So basically after that, the guy makes it into the new world that they're making called Free World. I think is what it's called, isn't it?
I think so.
So basically, Millie's like, don't destroy the servers. We'll have the NPC, short guy in there, and basically hand him an offer. And basically didn't want to do anything with Antoine. So she's off the team, and so is he's off the team. So then, this is where ironically happens.
Antoine's Fall City 2 sales go down. And he is in the crosshairs, and basically it sucks because of the bugs and the lag. Hey, it reminds you of WWE 2K20. So, we got introduced to a game called For Your Wife. And Key basically says she brought the character to life, and he wanted to make it realistic. So, Key is kind of basically telling her what is happening and kind of like giving her a video because before then, he offered her to go to coffee, but she wanted to finish up her game.
So, I'm just really annoyed.
That sounds kind of like you didn't say yes to that?
Ma'am, if Keys asked me to go out for coffee, bitch, I'd be out the door by now. What do you tell? What? What do you mean? You
I would have got dressed. I would have got dressed. I would have got a button-down shirt or whatever. Had some freaking nice pants on, whatever now. And I would have been it right there and there.
Poor fucking Keys, man. Poor Keys.
Until we think. All right. So basically, after that, what was going on? Basically, Emil was like, "Oh shit, I fucked up," and basically runs off to find out the coffee shop. And then after that, it was kind of a cliffhanger kiss at the end of it. So again, we get that they're happy, everyone's happy, and then we get to a scene where when the movie ends, well, not movie ends, but we get into Buddy is alive.
He's alive.
So Buddy's alive, which is good to see. And basically, he says he likes it here, but in the place that he was, and basically, he basically sees them, and the guy was basically shocked to see him. And after that, the movie ends with Buddy and Guy off to do their things and do whatever they want to do because it's a free world and free roam, and they can do whatever the fuck they want. So, I'm gonna get my final thoughts at the end. I'm gonna let Sid get their final thoughts and Jason get his final thoughts. So, Sid, you go first.
Okay. We're doing rating as well, right? Or are we just saying our final thoughts?
We can do a rating there too. I'll get my rating last.
Okay. So for me, oh wait, we have to give a thumbs up or a thumbs down if we recommend.
Oh yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give mine a thumbs up. You can't see me because I'm in the dark. I'm in bed. But I'm giving it a thumbs up. I don't know about these guys.
All right, Jason, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, good shit. So for me, I'd give this movie a 9 out of 10. And the reason I give it a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10 is because it could be a little too cheesy at times for my taste. Like, it felt very, yes, for kids, but also for adults. And, I don't know. It just got a little too cheesy at times, but I didn't hate it. It was just kind of like, ooh, this is weird. But the casting was phenomenal. Obviously, Ryan Reynolds was the perfect fucking choice to go with. But going with Joe Keery, first of all, I didn't see a single trailer for this movie, so I had no idea that he was in it. And obviously, anyone who knows me knows I love Stranger Things, and I love Steve. So when I saw he was in this movie, I flipped the fuck out. I love Keys so much. He's such oh my god, I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him so much. You don't understand. But again, the casting was phenomenal. Having fucking Joe Keery, Ryan Reynolds, and Taika Waititi all in the same film. Never in a million years would I think that would happen. Ever. And the cameos were great. Absolutely phenomenal. I loved the Chris Evans one, obviously. Though I do have my opinions on him as Captain America, but I still enjoy Chris Evans. I thought it was really fucking funny that they did that, especially having him swear like that. It was really funny. But yeah, I really hope, I texted this to Lucas. I really hope they do make a second movie. I think it is in the works, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So yeah, that's why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10.
All right. Jason.
I'll give this a 9.5 out of 10. It's a pretty good movie. But it's not something that I will go back to all the time.
I would definitely go back all the time just to see Joe Keery. Because why not?
Exactly. That'd be the only reason why I rewatch it is for Joe
And
Keery.
Ryan Reynolds too. I would definitely see that too.
Well, in this case for me, it's just Joe Keery. Sorry.
Oh, it's all for me then. But I'm gonna give this a 10. I'm giving this from first watch that I was like, did you recommend this, Sid?
No, I think Dylan did. This was actually his birthday pick, and he's not even fucking here for it.
Dylan,
He's literally not here for it.
Dylan, thank you for giving me this movie, and I just love it. I fucking love this movie from start to finish. It can be cheesy, yes, but just the way again, that comedy in there, it's just a serious moments in there. It had everything good in this movie. I think everything from start to finish was just great. The casting was great. The writing was great. Everything about the movie was great. Great for me, in my personal opinion. I love it. So I'm gonna give this a 10. Again, it's a great movie. I recommend. Oh, if you're into video games, you love video games, you'll love this movie. And I personally love this movie. Again, the casting was awesome to see. And some good cameos and YouTubers and all that type of stuff. I'm glad to see Jack Seppi guy. Man, I flipped my shit last. I'm like, what? Jack? Sean? Hello? You're in a movie I didn't know about? But yeah, I love this movie. So that's a 10 out of 10 for me. And now we get on to the Trolls of Out. As I close my notebook and close out this month of video games, and we will announce the next.
Did you guys see the chat? Instagram chat? So we're okay with that movie?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right.
I'll announce I'll go last since I usually announce them. So.
All right. I'll actually go first. For all the people of the world, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, trans, and fluid people of the world, thank you guys for watching this episode of Cinematic Analysis. And me and Sid surprisingly making an appearance here of this movie that we were doing, and basically give our thoughts about it, and basically in love with Joe Keery.
Yes.
And yeah, again, follow my TikTok at Lucas_Rainmaker. I just posted my childhood one, which made me cry a little bit. But yeah. Check out my Instagram, Lucas.1036. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. And I'm gonna say this. I'm excited for what's going up next. Again, I know scheduling has been a little bit out of place, but we are working on schedules and trying to get this perfect as we can. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Jason, you get this away, my love.
Oh my god.
Okay. Thank you for watching this episode of Cinematic Analysis. We reviewed Free Guy. Next time, yes, we are starting off horror month. So do not expect AJ here because he is too scared.
AJ hasn't been here in God knows how long, so don't expect him a lot.
Was he?
Expect him a lot.
What?
No. When did AJ make appearance in Cinematic Analysis? That's my question.
Let me check. You keep doing your outro. Let me check.
Of course, don't expect AJ here, but regardless, we're kicking off with top 10 favorite horror movies. So yeah. We'll see you then.
All right, Sid, if you're done researching and researching about AJ, go ahead and get your outro out of the way.
We're doing our AJ research.
He was here for top 10 least favorite animated movies. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Cinematic Analysis, where we reviewed Free Guy. I originally wasn't going to be on because I needed sleep. I was not feeling it. But I'm here. Yes, I'm here. I woke up naturally, and I was like, I wonder if I should join, and just joined. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie a lot. And yes, next month, we are in fact doing Horror Month. And like Jason said,
Horror.
we will be doing top 10 favorite horror films. But after that, we will be watching Scream from 1996. I'm so beyond excited. I fucking love this movie so much.
Are you in the first one?
Yes, the very first one, the original.
Yes!
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out our other podcasts. It will be linked in the description below, probably. Also, check out all of our socials. Those will definitely be in the description. And be sure to check out our other episodes. We're out of this bitch.
All right.
Yes, we
All
are
right.
out of this bitch.
So that's it. That's Jason. That's me. We will see for top 10 favorite horror movie stuff. And also, Crash and Bird, we're doing top 10 favorite matches of all time. And Moshcast, I don't know what the hell we're doing.
Slipknot.
Slipknot new album, yeah.
We're
Yeah.
doing a new album.
Which we will be having a guest on for that.
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah. Of course we're having a guest. Okay.
Hopefully. But as I said,
So we are.
We are. Okay.
We
good.
are.
Okay. We are.
But
no choice.
That is the Dumbass Trio, and we will see you for our top 10 favorite horror movies. I cannot speak.
Horror.
Listen, if you just said horror movies, I think people would have understood.
Maybe.
Because
But
they're not the same.
and just do great things.